I think it's possible that there is this kind of a tectonic shift in the works. Whether it is or not, I don't know. Whether it will be successful or not, I don't know. But if there's a plan, I think that has got to be the plan, because I don't know how else you make America great again.
This is an extract of a much longer video. If you want to see the whole thing, go to bit.ly/CryptoRich3Speak, bit.ly/CryptoRichOdyssey, or bit.ly/CryptoRichRumble.
Using Wi-Fi without NordVPN could mean sharing your private stuff with more people than you think. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes a duty. So said Thomas Jefferson. Go to bit.ly/lawful tax protest or bit.ly/make war history and find out why it is a criminal offence to pay central government or local government taxes in the UK. And let's make war history.
What could be behind Trump's Make America Great Again plan? It can be this. It can be throwing stun grenades left and right to get everybody's hair on fire. There's got to be a more ambitious plan to it. And I'm starting to think, because I'm also listening at the war of words that's kind of gathering between Trump and Jerome Newman, the head of the Fed, chairman of the Federal Reserve.
Jerome Powell.
What did I say?
You said Jerome Newman. I don't know who he is.
Oh, sorry. I have no idea who he is either. Jerome Powell, yeah. And I wonder if Trump is planning on taking control of the Federal Reserve Bank, which is something they obviously couldn't say out in the open, and switching the United States from the British free trade system to the American system of political economy, which would be huge, actually, because all 8 US presidents who have been assassinated or mysteriously died while they were in the office were proponents and promoters of the American system of political economy. You know, the Hamiltonian system, where the central bank issues credit for productive uses, for the productive economy, reindustrialization of the country. So that's a you know, if he said that out in the open, that would be a good way to get himself shot again. So if that's the plan, then they're not going to tell us. So we can't expect that we will pick it up from anybody's statement. But I think that we need to pay attention to the results of his policies, not to what he says, but what actually happens, and how and the direction which it moves the U.S. economy. So things like auditing the members of Congress, speaking about nationalizing the Fed, taking control of the Fed, getting rid of Jerome Powell, loosening up the alliances with the European powers, increasing cooperation with Russia and China. Because let's not forget, for all the war of words over the tariffs, Trump said that he's speaking with Xi Jinping regularly. So I think it's possible that there is this kind of a tectonic shift in the works. Whether it is or not, I don't know. Whether it will be successful or not, I don't know. But if there's a plan, I think that has got to be the plan, because I don't know how else you make America great again.
Either you are going to get some very a tectonic type of shift from Trump, which does move the U.S. in a different direction, and maybe that is part of the plan. I try to stay away from any type of chess references, but because everyone loves to use those. But yeah, something sophisticated is going on, which they can't talk about, or they are just kind of making it up as they go along. So yeah, I could definitely see that. I think you do have to pay attention to Russia and China, and as much as Trump says about China, or as much as he talks about them ripping us off, and you have the trade and tariff wars, and they're doing a lot of damage, people always got to remember that Trump always does say, I get along with Putin, I get along with Xi. He doesn't say that about the Europeans. So there could be something very, very big at play. And no doubt that Trump, I still believe that Trump, once again, hate him or love him, came in with a vision, with an idea of reindustrializing the United States. What that means, okay, we could do a whole nother 2-3 hour video on that. But in his mind, and I agree, he's not a deep thinker, but in his mind, he's an instinctual thinker. He thinks with his gut, I think, and I think that's very American as well. To think with your gut and to go for things in that kind of way. He was thinking reindustrialization. Make America great again. Let's reindustrialize. Let's bring the jobs back.
I give you your own metaphysical profile. You then end up working at your best. It puts you back in touch with your own sovereign essence. I use tropical astrology, Vedic astrology, tarot, and numerology. Your best way to get in touch with me is via monarchmoon.co.uk.